Aika alkaa sitten, kun mä skippaan tän välivideon.
Okay.
Aika alkaa nyt. Oh, this GTA 3 gonna be beating all the missions one way or the other. So there are a few things that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit F, and I'm gonna also refresh the replay cache, and then I'm gonna just drive to the to our house here. And the first thing you're gonna notice, I'm gonna be using the top-down cam because it despawns traffic. And I flipped. Oh, that's a reset, but it's fine.
That's a typical start.
Yeah, it's a difficult start. But yeah, commentary is hard, so I'm gonna do it again.
So yeah, he holds a specific key. I think it's the horn key to keep the door open. Normally you have a closing animation as well, but that's one of the first tricks you have in the game.
Yeah. Oh. Whatever. This game is hard. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna be pretty much spamming the top-down view to despawn the traffic, and I'm just not gonna bother with that because I'm getting kind of screwed right now. All right, it's gonna be better. Trust me. I'm gonna be grinding this wall to get rid of the door.
And why you want to get rid of the door is it gets rid of the door opening animation.
Yep. And then I'm gonna hit escape on this marker. So like whenever you hit escape, it makes it like the game. It sets your speeds to 0, so you always stop in the markers if you're hitting escape. So I'm gonna be making my way to Luigi's girls over here. Yeah, doing the same thing, hitting escape.
Now that's a really useful trick, actually.
Yeah, it saves time slowing down for the markers.
Yeah.
And this is why you really want to get rid of the door. Just makes it easier. And there's gonna be like a replay spot here that I'm gonna make a replay over. Replays are like a mechanic of this game where like you can make a replay of the past thing you're doing, but actually in the replay you can also like pick up stuff like rampages and such. So that's gonna be used throughout the run to do various shenanigans to break the game.
Yeah, what the replay kind of does is that it just actually recalls the whole state of the what used to happen. So sometimes there's like it spawns and despawns stuff. So if you're really lucky, you can find some stuff where you can kind of make the game think that the replay was actually happening right now. So you can make it trigger stuff that's not supposed to happen.
You actually don't need to pick up the bat at all. Oh, it's a nice troll traffic. That's Stressmaster. So now we're kind of doing this mission normally, except we're not picking up the bat.
So the reason why the camera changes help is because the game has been optimized to only render cars where you actually see them. So when you do top-down view, there's like a cone that goes down, and since you can't see the road ahead of you, it actually despawns the cars.
Yeah. That's gonna be used pretty much throughout the run. Well, in Portland we would just spam the top-down view because the cars are not really fast. So, like if you have a fast car, you can just do top-down view, and you just keep the traffic despawned indefinitely. But here you have to kind of spam it. Yeah. And coming up, it's one of the big random parts of the run where you have to find a cop car.
Yeah, there's like, I think it was the other car was like 60% and the other car was like 75% or something like that. So like, I'm just making these numbers up right now, but there's like a log chance for the other car,
Yeah.
for both of the cars, and you kind of want the cop car because it's kind of fast, it's kind of light, and it's kind of durable as well. So
And it gives you 5 shotgun shells.
exactly, yeah.
Alright,
Ooh.
that's locked. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
there we go.
unlocked.
Yeah,
And then I'm gonna start a rampage. And then I'm gonna pick up this hospital tutorial icon.
yeah. Why
Because-
he was able to solve the rampage was because he actually used a replay. So it made the game think that, oh, you're at the rampage icon right now, because it recalled the whole state of where you used to be at. So that's one of the tricks he can use.
Yeah. And this will be used to kind of break the game throughout the whole run. Because you can, manipulate whether the game thinks like you're on a mission or not. Because, when you start a rampage, the game sets you like you're on a mission. And when the rampage fails, you're not on a mission anymore. So you can like pick up a mission, and then like a rampage runs out, and then suddenly you're not on a mission anymore. So you can do like weird things with the game that Rockstar didn't intend you to do.
Yeah. There was one minor trick that over there right now is that you actually have to exit the car to make Missy run for you. If you don't exit the car, she's actually going to walk all the way to the car, which is going to take a lot of more time. So
Yeah. Well, we're on a timer anyways, because I'm waiting for the rampage to run out. So we're gonna use the time, because like when you're on a rampage, no, rampages don't spawn. So we're gonna make another replay here, and we have like more than enough time. So now we're just gonna finish the mission.
So yeah, when he's actually making the replay, he's actually going exactly where the next rampage is going to be and making a save there. Because when he actually recalls the states, he's not going to be on a mission, which means that there's going to be a rampage over there. So
Yeah, now here's gonna be like a trick, where I'm gonna start Vigilante. Aww. Well, that's bad. I tried to do like a trick where there's... Yeah... Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done like a safe strat. So...
So I think what you try to do there is to start the rampage and start the mission at the same time, which
Yeah.
kind of screws up the are you on a mission status with the game.
Yeah.
So you can kind of start a mission, but start a mission again at the same time.
Okay, I'm actually gonna... this is a mess at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you've failed to execute it, you actually have to wait for the whole rampage to run out, which is going to be 48 seconds.
Yeah, I think I can still save it by, activating Vigilante again. Because, do you have the Vigilante timer there? Like the bigger timer, and then you have the Rampage timer. And the Vigilante is gonna run out first. And then I'm gonna have to, go get a taxi or something. And start the Rampage again. So yeah. So now when I start my clip/launch, it's just gonna pass the mission instantly. Because reasons. And now when I wanna find a taxi to start the mission again. And now, actually, Vigilante is just completely gone. Now, like, here's a taxi. I'm gonna hold the submission button. So when I start to rampage, I can let go of the taxi submission. And it'll actually let me restart the rampage. Okay. So now I can do actually what I'm supposed to do. Okay, that was a bit bad, so. Okay, so now I have to kill, normally we used to find like a pistol for this guy. Because you can, there's normally a cutscene that triggers that when you see this guy, but you can just, shoot him. Pretty easy.
Yeah, because he's on a rampage, he actually gets the weapon he's supposed to use at the rampage, which is really, really useful because that's one of the weapons you're gonna get for the first time at the second island. It's basically what we used to call the OP gun.
Yeah, it's like a minigun basically. And now there I just made another replay of another rampage that's gonna spawn. That's gonna be used later. And now just, spawning or like despawning traffic. And this is like, I'm just waiting like on the rampage because this is another mission that I want to duplicate. Because when the rampage ends, it's gonna make the game think that you're not on a mission. But fuck. Oh god damn it. This run is just terrible.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing really I can do. Okay, Portland is just going to terrible. So now I actually have to do the mission like legit, because I didn't do the thing correctly. Ugh. So normally what's supposed to happen, you're supposed to like dupe this mission. Like, you're supposed to start the mission, then the rampage is gonna run out, and you're gonna start the mission again. But because I was too slow, the rampage ended before I could start the mission again, so now I have to do it the regular way. Which is, I mean, I can do it, but it's kinda gonna mess up things later on.
Yeah, how the game code works is that every time you complete a mission, there's it doesn't care what mission you're on, it's just gonna run the code for, alright, you completed the mission, and here's a reward. So, even if it's Rampage, I think even if with Rampages, it's like the exactly same bits of code that it actually calls when you've completed the mission. So if you have a Rampage and a mission at the same time, which is not supposed to be possible, when you complete the Rampage, it's actually gonna run the code for the mission execution. So that can really shake things up when you actually make the game think that you completed stuff more than you should have.
Yeah, but unfortunately it didn't work out there, because
yeah,
just made a mistake. So now I just do the mission normally.
But you're gonna see more of that later on. Like the term for that is basically duplicating the missions, so.
And like in addition to duplicating, like what I did with my clips last launch, what's called an insta-pass, where you like jump into the part of the code where it just, passes the mission and you don't have to do it at all.
Oh yeah, that wasn't actually different, yeah. But yeah, InstaPass is basically manipulating the code to run the alright mission was successful.
Yep. Fortunately, I have experience doing this mission, the normal way, so it's still kind of fast, but it sucks that, you know, if you actually do the mission successfully, you just have to deliver 2 girls and, or 4 girls actually, and you just pass the mission. Because every girl would count for twice the amount, because you started the mission twice. Yeah. Alright. Next up is Van Heist, which is a mission where you're supposed to, damage the security car a lot, and then the driver gets out. There's actually a strat that we use. Oh, it's an old strat. Okay. Got the good pattern. There's 2 patterns that this guy can take. And this is why I want the shotgun. So you can blow the car up. Like you park the car away just enough so the explosion damages the security car enough, because this security car is immune to bullets, so you have to damage it either by ramming it or with explosion damage. So you park the car just far enough so the explosion just damages the car.
Otherwise, you're just gonna explode the security car as well. So
Yeah. So now I'm gonna actually death warp here so I can do the route. This might be a bit of a mess, but that's like that's a strat called the mega jump, where I'm not exactly sure how it works, but basically you jump like really far, but if you unless you do it in a specific way, the game is just gonna kill you. So now I'm actually waiting for the mission start timer, because you can only start this mission between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Yeah.
yeah.
And here's another application of the mega jump.
So you want to leave the car there. That makes the gate think that there's still a car there, which leaves the gate open. So when you leave out, it's going to be open. Normally, it auto closes.
Yeah, unfortunately I have to do this mission with 2 stars now.
It's going to make it actually more fun because there's nothing else to do otherwise.
Yeah, normally this mission is, you just, pick up this guy and you drive him to a place, but now it's actually, you have to worry about the cops and all that stuff. More fun, for sure. Another use of the pause trick.
Oh man, that's so useful. Oh. Can I have one?
Get your hands off me arse!
Can I have one?
Yep.
Yeah. It's a 3-hour run, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, buckle up.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's fine.
You tried your best.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, what I normally do here is I just use the backwards cam, because the way the game spawns traffic is it's always in a place where you're looking. So if you look backwards, all the traffic's gonna spawn behind you. So nothing ever spawns in front of you, but because I have 2 stars, it's problematic. Actually, I'm gonna do.
Oh!
Oh yeah!
Yeah. GTA
Wow.
right there.
Yep, that's GTA. Now I have to kill myself again, because the time of day is screwed up. Oh,
Yeah, every time you die and every time you save, it actually advances the time, so sometimes you need to do that, especially with all missions. There's like specific times you can start the missions. Normally, if you do any %, you don't have to worry about the Joey missions, but with all missions, you actually have to do other missions as well. So the mission, like the clock in the game, actually becomes really important.
so yeah, now I'm gonna start the rampage. Oh, this should be fine, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna start Turismo. And then, yeah, the mission is actually longer than it takes to, like, the mission is longer than it takes for the rampage to end, so there's gonna be some strats during this mission. So it's a bit of a strat here. Yeah, you can actually just hit the cars there to start the start the race. You don't have to worry about the countdown.
Yeah, that's actually the best way to start the race, because it means that you actually are at full speed when you start the race, most likely. So
So like, at least, you know, close enough.
yeah.
Doing this with the ambulance is a bit difficult, but because the handling isn't so great. It should be
No,
fun.
come on, it's the best car in the game.
The best car in the game. Remember all the flips of the ambulance.
When doing the paramedic, it's
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm almost done, the final thing, final round, and then no.
Yep. And there's a specific thing I'm gonna be doing here. Because I'm gonna fail this rampage, and next time it's gonna be here. So what I did there was I refreshed the replay cache. So when I play an F1 replay, I can start the rampage again. So now I have another 2-minute timer to start the next mission.
So yeah, why that was possible is because the rampage failed, it automatically calls the code for mission cleanup, and the mission cleanup is that it removes all the references that you're actually in a mission and stuff like that. So you're still on a mission, because the free roam and the being actually the mission is, as far as the game is concerned, it's the same thing, but
Yep.
it just tries to separate them. But if you screw up with that, you actually can do both at the same time, be on a mission and free roam.
Yeah, it's not normally possible. Usually only if you use replays, it becomes possible. I just have to finish the race before the time runs out, which shouldn't be that hard. This is gonna be the last checkpoint, so I'm fine. Won the race at least.
Yay.
Yay.
Incredible time.
Yes, incredible time of 171 seconds. So now I'm gonna start Cipriani's chauffeur, because it's actually the mission that I'm gonna be using for the next Instapass.
Those washerwomen ain't been paying their protection money. And watch the car. Joey just fixed this junk heat. So no fancy crap, okay?
Yeah, no fancy crap. So now I wanna find a taxi. Oh, there's one. Yeah, wanted level doesn't matter here.
Can always go for the 3-star.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna start Ice Cream, You Scream while I'm on Cipriani's sofa, and it's just gonna be instantly passing the mission. After I do a few flips, sure, why not?
For good luck.
So I'm gonna hold the taxi submission, and I'm gonna actually switch to this camera, and there we go. Gonna start Ice Cream, You Scream. And then I'm gonna start taxi, and no. Aww. That's like the riskiest strat in the run, pretty much. Because there's no alternative to this. So what I did there was, when you do the Ice Cream, You Scream Instapass, one of the mission instances gets stuck running in the background. So you have to cancel it with a submission like Taxi. And then what I tried to do was start a rampage and the mission at the same time, which is, for that one there's no real safe strat to do it. You just have to deal with it, really. So now I have to do the rampage and then do the mission normally, which is really slow. But it's what it is. Alright, so now I'm gonna start Trial by Fire. Like, Portland is really the kind of the bad part of the run. Just want a car. Okay, Esperanto one. It'll do. Well, as you can see, nothing is really going right with Wizard's Run, so, well, it's GTA, so nothing you can really do.
It's GTA, so it's normal.
Yep. So there's like me picking up the flamethrower. I'm going to burn some triads. And I'm gonna actually be a bit careful with the camera, because sometimes you can actually despawn triad members if you
Yeah.
like flick the camera too hard. Yeah, there's like a fixed group that spawns at the baseball court. Oh, there's a pretty decent group. Actually, I have to be a bit careful here as well, because if I set myself on fire, I'm just gonna die because of the flame damage.
Yeah, it's a callback to GTA 2 where like flame was just instant kill, pretty much. Like it was the deadliest weapon in the game.
These spawns aren't particularly good,
Watch out.
but I'm gonna pass the mission anyways. Yeah, it's like spawning one triad member at a time.
Yeah, this mission can actually be really hard when you're playing casually.
Yeah, there we go. So what's usually supposed to happen is you start the rampage and the mission at the same time. So all the triads are gonna spawn at the payphone. So you just have a really easy time to just kill 25 triads that are all gonna spawn at the payphone to pass the mission. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the payphone missions here. This mission, the point is you're just gonna pick up a bunch of like magazines.
You could think that those are like checkpoints that extend the timer
Yeah.
by 1 second or is it 2 seconds every time you get one. But that also means that you can just skip them because they just add to the timer. You don't need to actually collect all of them, which gets abused during this mission, of course.
Yep. There's a bit of a fast strat you can do. I'll go for it depending on the time. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not going for it. It saves like 8 seconds. Like you can just pretty much go straight down the hill there, and skip a little bit.
Yeah, you can turn left from here, and that's like skips.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to make it just fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a bit of a safe strat for a marathon run. Like normally you can go down that hill, and make it just fine. But yeah, I was a little low on the time there, so it can be a bit risky, and I don't want to fail the mission.
So yeah, I need to get within the certain radius where the guy is and just kill him and go back. That's all you need to do.
Yep. And now I just have to take the van back to the shop. Kinda close where the mission began.
And yeah, happy ending. Everybody gets to have their porno mags and
Yep. XXX MiGs.
all the guys who are wearing the same clothes and
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna
and
do.
then they lost interest immediately because the mission ended.
Yeah, I'm gonna death warp here because of the time of day is wrong. I'm gonna do some other missions that won't start during the night. Unfortunately, the ambulance is unlocked. I think it's a 30% chance for it to be locked, but it can be a bit annoying sometimes. I'm gonna do a couple of these missions to pass the time.
So I think one of the reasons behind the mega jump is that when you do a replay, the Starlight starts a timer like where it starts incrementing your velocity. So when you do a replay, you actually increase the time between increasing your velocity and alright, the required velocity has been reached. So you kind of just make it go really fast that way.
I thought I already passed this mission. Why am I doing it again?
You did,
Yeah. Why didn't it pass?
because you're cheating.
I don't know. This run is cursed, I suppose. Well, fortunately, actually it might work out because of the time of day. I don't know. I don't know with this game sometimes.
Get your hands off me arse!
You never did this second part of the mission.
I
Oh, you
didn't.
did. You did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah. You went to the Crusher.
Yeah, how did it
You're gonna be
pass?
stuck doing this mission forever.
Yeah, it's not gonna be all missions, because this mission's gonna haunt me. It's never gonna pass.
So yeah, looking behind was one of the tricks that was used in some of the earlier 80% runs before the top-down view was really utilized properly.
Yep.
Because that's one of the more reliable tricks where you can still follow the road pretty well.
Yep. So this, I'm not sure.
I
Maybe
think sometimes you need to wait or get close to the area for the mission and to register or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there.
Yeah. GTA being GTA.
Yep. No, I can just do this, and then for sure the mission passes. It's gonna pass around like here. or like a few seconds from now. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, the hardest mission in the game passed.
All right, the different one.
Yep. Like these are like payphone missions that you have to do that mostly just involve around, you know, you going to some place and picking up people and then driving back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these were like one of the first missions coded in the game because they're so simple. They have a little bit different structure and they are pretty much copy paste of each other.
Yeah.
There's not like much difference. Like this is basically the same as the previous mission, except you have 2 guys instead of 1. Wow.
Yeah. And then at the end you have to go to the paint spray instead of the crusher.
Oh, the change.
Yes, innovative gameplay. Yeah. And pretty much all the people just, you know, go to the meat factory just to die.
Yeah.
Yes, the guy is in debt, he needs money, so he just kills a bunch of people. Very deep lore of this game. Actually, during this mission, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different than what you're used to. Normally, you'd make a replay over there because I screwed up earlier. That's not possible, so I'm gonna have to do some other thing. Because when you fail a rampage in this game, the location changes to an alternate one, and there are like 2 locations for each rampage, so I'm gonna have to do this. Standing right in here, make a replay. No, I'm just gonna go beat the mission. And there's the mission.
I mean, why does he have the ring if you're in the front door already?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, one of the things I probably should mention is that if you actually tap the sprinting button, you can actually sprint infinitely in the game. There's like, you can imagine there's like a bar that goes full, and when you reach full, you actually get forced to the walk animation. But if you sprint, you tap at the right cycle, it makes you, the bar never goes full, and you can sprint forever.
Essentially you sprint at the full speed, but you never run out of stamina.
Yeah.
Hardest to pick up in the game, the wife. There we go.
Well, it better be quick, because I have to get my hair done.
Had to get my hair done, but you wear a cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also supporting that these are one of the first missions that you actually have like all the guys and the gals have like a British accents as well, so English accents. So
Stop!
probably like when GTA 3 was still new.
Yep. So you're supposed to like dump this car, fail pass the mission. I'm gonna use it to actually death warp to manipulate the time of day. And hopefully the ambulance is unlocked this time too. Yep, there we go. So there's a rocket rampage here. I'm gonna pick it up, start paramedic, get back in. And so I'm on a rampage while not being on a mission again, which is normally not possible. I'm gonna start Cipriani's chauffeur. Now that's a thing we use throughout the run. It's because there's no way to really fail these rampages without letting the time run out. So we like to do these rampages during missions, just pass the time, or not like lose time, just waiting for the rampage to run out.
Wait here. Keep the engine running. This ain't a social call.
Tony's gonna get shot by the triads.
Yeah, he goes there and stands still and does nothing.
Yeah. Suddenly gets shot. Gotta get out of here.
The clever pillar hiding the lack of dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah, get us out of here. Get us out of here.
The rain physics.
Yeah, rain physics are really annoying because it makes it like you're driving on ice. But it's fine because you're on a timer anyways.
The triads think they can mess with me. The triads with me.
Yeah, because actually you don't have the bailout animation in this game. Like that was only introduced in Vice City. So you can hold the exit car key. So like when the car stops, you're always gonna get out of the car. And I'm gonna start the mission, taking out the laundry, which is you have to destroy the triad vans. And then we're gonna start the mission again. And I die and I pass the mission, because that's how the game works.
Yep.
Is it Gale?
You
Oh,
want a
hello,
microphone?
Gale. Just in time for the
We can get
duping.
you a microphone if you want. We can get you a microphone if you want. No. Right.
Now I'm gonna start the rampage, and I'm gonna normally this mission where you're just supposed to kill a bunch of people, and because I just died, I have no gun. But conveniently, because I have the rampage, I'll actually just get a gun from the rampage itself, and it's one of the best guns in the game.
I'd argue it's pretty much the best because you can destroy everything with it.
Yeah. And you can jump with it as well, which is an issue with the rockets.
Yeah. And this is pretty much like hit scan.
Yeah, when I pick up the briefcase, a bunch of guys are gonna spawn, and I just have to kill them. So yeah. Yeah, easy with the M16. Normally in any percent you used to have like a shotgun or a pistol or something, but that's just so much easier.
And I think it was the shotgun from the police car
Yeah.
carried all the way here, so.
Yeah, and all I had to do was finish the mission. I finished the mission before the rampage ends, because we want to do another insta-pass with Salvatore's called a meeting.
Yeah, this is a long mission.
No, we're actually not gonna insta-pass this mission just yet, but we're just gonna use it to insta-pass another mission.
Yeah.
Because of the way the code works, you have to do some weird stuff. There's now some poles that I'm destroying. So rampage failed, so now I'm not really on a mission, while I'm actually on a mission.
How you doing?
So for this Instapass to work, you have to do this mission until the point where you pick up Luigi. Then you gotta do what you gotta do.
Could you please run?
How you doing, kid?
There are some like fast shots that you could do here, but I've kind of screwed them up before, so I'm just gonna do what I know.
Yeah, the stairs there are nasty because if you actually land at the stairs and there's going to be a lot of people there, it's you're just going to get police stars.
You're actually not gonna use the stairs at all, because the only reason I started this mission is to
Cheat
not
more.
have to do Patriot Playground.
Cheater.
Yep, I'm a dirty, dirty cheater.
This is the best mission in the game, though.
Yeah. Yeah, duping.
Yippee.
So now, even though this mission is telling me what to do, I'm still actually in control of the car. So there's some weird stuff that I'm gonna be doing here. So there's a rampage here. I'm gonna actually sit on top of this rampage. And I'm gonna start, like, spam. Yeah, there we go. So I actually started the rampage, but I still on Patriot Playground. So when I step out of the truck, I can start another mission, hopefully. Oh, this is bad, actually. What? Oh! Okay, that's an issue. Okay, I know a backup. Good job, Gale.
Backup of a backup of a backup.
Yep.
DJ.
So there's the alternate mission, like the alternate pickup for this rampage. I'm just So yeah, this portal is a bit messy. And there's a locked ambulance.
You can always get the open police car.
Well, Vigilante is dead, so I need to start the mission.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna just get this taxi that's gonna spawn over here. It's actually pretty convenient that this is here.
Yeah, that's a good thing about Portland. Like everything's really close by.
Yeah, start taxi driver and the rampage, and you start the mission. Actually, I'm not sure if this is gonna work or just, crash the game. This is unknown territory here. It might just crash the game, in which case, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna show that quick move where big
Yeah, you're gonna show for sure.
Yep. Yeah, maybe Gale knows what I'm gonna, what I wanna do here, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. What?
Carl.
Yeah,
Hi.
I don't know either.
I need more time to get your money. But if you just step into my
So
office,
if it's
far
doesn't work, it's just gonna crash the game.
Had your chance, but now I'm picking
Philosophical question, like who actually pays you the money here? It's like the guy that killed Marty actually pays you the money.
Yep.
It's a good
I mean, it.
hourly wage for driving a taxi. I mean, for 2 blocks.
So what I wanna do is Instapass. Salvatore's called a meeting, but the Instapass, you need like specific models loaded in the game for it to work. So I'm not sure. So you can find out. Okay, it worked. Yes. So I just Instapass Salvatore's called a meeting.
The best mission in the game.
Yep.
So can you actually use the escape for Chico as well?
The what?
The escape to stop all the trigger thing for Chico as well?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, awesome.
So that Instapass is really tricky because you need to start Salvatore's called a meeting before, and you need to have the Salvatore's called a meeting models loaded, otherwise the Instapass will always crash the game. So that's why I wasn't sure if it's gonna work or not.
Yeah, cutscenes actually have separate models compared to the regular game, so high polygon because they don't actually have to render other stuff, so they get like 20 more polygons.
Yes, 2001 gaming.
Yeah. I can tell you they didn't spend enough in their faces at least, so still look ugly. No man, this is so nice. So nice.
Yeah.
What?
What? Stuck between the people. There we go. Okay, just another GTA moment. Now just have to wait for the police chase to begin.
So yeah, there's a fixed timer. As long as you're close enough to the warehouse, there's a fixed timer that runs out and the police come.
Yep. Sometimes this van can get like stuck and delay the police chase. So
Yeah, the van actually needs to really reach this specific trigger for the camera angle to change and the rest of the cutscene to trigger.
yeah, and Mario's always the 9th person to come out of the warehouse.
Yeah, they... They're a dedicated police force.
Yep, Liberty City's finest. Here I don't actually want to spam the camera angle like I normally do to despawn traffic, because it just has more chance to spawn police officers.
And I
Because
think the police get less affected by the camera angles as well, so...
Yeah,
Ah, this guy.
that should be fine.
Yeah. But yeah, there are kind of specific spawns for the police, so when you start running the game, you pretty much have to learn all of them on the way here.
Yep.
Not that much work, but you're kind of stuck in the previous cutscene where you walk around with Maria.
Yep.
It's still on, but the mission has completed, so there's like a lot of bugs like that in the game, so you kind of find them out one by one as you play the game.
So yeah, what I did there, I walked down the stairs to spawn the taxi, and then I mega jumped to the taxi to get there faster, because there's something I want to do during this mission. I want to make another replay.
All that extra time and you don't even get the AK-47.
Yep. Yeah. There's some grenade rampage on these train tracks. Yeah, right here. Okay, this is kind of pretty bad time.
So So yeah, with this mission you have one guy spawning at a specific time. Normally what you're supposed to do is that you chase a taxi, but if you're quick enough you can actually park with a taxi. It's like one of the few missions where you have an alternative solution. If you park at the right position with a taxi, the guy will actually enter your taxi.
Yeah,
instead of
like
you having
that.
to chase the taxi in front of you.
Yeah, fun fact, world record actually failed that mission. The guy got spooked for no reason.
It's a stupidly hard mission sometimes because the spookometer is just complete.
I'm gonna drop this guy off, and then there's some specific movement that I'm gonna do, because this guy has like I'm supposed to kill him, and he has a shotgun, and unless I take a pretty specific route, he's gonna shoot me and pretty much kill me. So yeah, that way he just doesn't get a shot off.
Yeah. If you're too quick, if you start turning right away, then he actually gets a shot in your car, which is gonna affect the next mission really hard. But I guess you're not gonna do it in a way, so.
Yeah.
With all missions, it's gonna be different order.
Yeah, actually, like I was just worried that if he gets a shot off, that I could just actually die.
Yeah. Yeah, shotgun is really powerful. Like if your car is damaged enough, it can actually blow the car in one hit.
Yep. This moonbeam. Yeah, you're supposed to steal this car, and a bunch of sentinels get triggered to chase you. Like that. Can be a bit of an adventure sometimes.
Yeah,
Like
this
now.
mission can be interesting sometimes. It can end in a lot of ways.
Okay, there we go. I think we finally got away.
99% of the ways aren't fun. So yeah, obviously the enemy actually has way faster cars than you do, so you have to be really careful that they don't mess you up. Your car that you use in this mission is one, I think it's the slowest one in the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, I've never had this guy chase me this far.
I mean, the name of the car is Mañana, which is pretty much later. Let's do it later, something like that in Spanish.
I'm actually a bit concerned. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, the car didn't spawn. It should be fine. As long as I make it to the fire truck, it should be fine.
Ultima,
Whoop.
why are fire trucks red?
I just need it for later. But first I'm gonna do some filler missions to pass the time. This is a mission that's required for all missions, but all you have to do, you have to blow one Diablo car, and then you just wait the 2 minutes.
Yeah, the idea about this is kind of like a throwback to, I think GTA 1 even had these missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, you just blow stuff, so they kind of wanted to make it a mission, which means that you need to, well, in the end it's more like a score attack every time you redo the mission.
Yeah, but obviously in a speedrun you just blow up one car and then that's the high score.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. And all this is just to pass the time.
Go around, show some Liberty City for the people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can go.
You can show the train and blow it up or something like that. There you go.
Yeah, you can go on the train tracks. So show the sights of Liberty City.
Yeah.
There's a flamethrower right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The collision is interesting sometimes with the buildings and whatnot.
Mm.
You can drive into the water.
Yep. There's Staunton Island. Get to see you later.
That's the second island
Yep.
of the game. Explosive water.
Yep. It's very explosive.
Oh, there's a car. You could destroy its a van.
Not falling with the cheap trick. There's actually a strat where if you blow up the car when there's like 1 second remaining, you skip the animation, like you start the animation before. So normally when timer hits 0, the car blows up. But if you blow the car up at like 1 second, then the car blows up before the timer. You end the mission like 1 second faster.
All right. So yeah, one tiny trick he did there is that he plugged the door he's supposed to exit, which means that he actually goes a little bit above.
Yep.
Like the game
And
tries to place the player at nice locations every time you exit the car, but if you block your way out of the car, then you might end up in other convenient places.
This is the same mission as the last one, except it's with the mafia cars. Like, this is hopefully the last one of these we're gonna do throughout the run, so it should be fine.
Blow up the rival van, by the way.
Hmm? Oh yeah.
Rival van.
Will it spawn?
It should spawn. It's GTA 3. Look away and everything respawns. There you
Yeah,
go.
screw that mission.
It's probably respawned now.
Yeah, now we can blow it again.
Yeah.
I really don't like Diablo Destruction. Yeah, the curb's trying to make it hard for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we go.
There we go.
Good insurance.
Yep. Well, can I make it back there again? Okay, that guy's dead,
Yeah.
but... Yeah, fuck that cop too.
Yeah, you need to clear the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That body.
Yeah. When you like blow up people in this game, they just, their limbs get scattered, and you cannot just, flip on them.
Yeah, sometimes they get fully solid, so you have to be careful.
Alright, one last time for blowing up the car. Van. Okay, there we go.
That'll show them.
Yep. I really don't want to do their missions. So now I have the fire truck, which is like the second to last submission that I have. So there's a trick that I'm gonna do here, where every time you start firefighter, it spawns a car, and every time you fail firefighter, it blows up the car. So it actually counts for the grenade rampage, which is really useful. So you can like start the rampage and firefighter at the same time, and then just keeps restarting firefighter to get one car blown up. Now I'm gonna start trials and tribulations. I'm gonna blow up my trusty fire truck.
No,
Hopefully.
don't do it.
There we go. So yeah, start trials and tribulations twice.
There you go, 4 guys.
Yep. And there we go. Start the mission twice, and then when you fail the mission, it runs like cleanup code or something. Also, it's the wrong time of day. Gonna die again. This run is something special. Hopefully the ambulance is unlocked. Thank you. Thank you, game, for something. So now I'm gonna start the AK rampage. and stuff is gonna happen during this mission. So this is really the whole mission. The time of day is important, the getaway, because you can only start this mission from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And in this route you want to start the mission twice, so you want extra time of day to just even make it there in the first place. Nice mafia car. So this mission is just, you're supposed to take a bunch of bank robbers to the bank, rob it. But there, you can actually insta-pass Blowfish with the getaway.
Gets to the bank on the main
There's
track.
another way to do it, but it's not really useful for all missions. So now I'm gonna make a replay over this cop drive over here. For reasons you'll see in like 15 seconds. That's a nice Thrashmaster, by the way. That would be good for 100%.
Yeah.
Because you need to deliver the car.
Yeah, there's like cars spawning whenever you actually don't need them.
Yep. The classic.
All units on bank ready to progress back to Liberty towing account.
Get us out of here.
So now I'm gonna use the replay to get rid of the police.
Yeah. Because it actually recalls the previous states, and since there's a bribe there, you retake it, and the bribe is supposed to despawn every time you take it, but since you do the replay, it's still gonna be there every time you do the replay.
Yeah.
So you can just spam it and get rid of all the police.
It's a bit of a weird route that I'm doing, but kind of have to do it because I messed up the rampages. I got all the wait for these guys to get in the car. So yeah, now I have a replay of that rampage, which I'll need later. It's a nice box. That bank alarm is also gonna sound there forever. So now I'm gonna actually, like I'm on the getaway, but I'm actually gonna start the getaway again. Because there's an insta-pass I wanna do with these guys to get in the car again. There we go. So now what I wanna do is I actually, like I'm on two instances of the getaway. So I want to finish the first one I started by just dropping off the guys at the garage, and then I want to pick up the second set of guys to do other stuff. So now it's telling me to sound the horn, but if I actually do that before this mission passes, I'll crash the game. So now I'll sound the horn. I'll get another set of bank robbers.
No, it's the same guys, same guys.
Yeah. Same guys.
They just need a toilet break.
Yep. Now they're ready to rob a bank again. But actually we're not gonna rob a bank. We're gonna use them for greater good. So yeah. I'm gonna start Blowfish while I'm on the getaway. So it's just gonna pass Blowfish instantly, so I don't have to do it. It says mission failed, but that's because the getaway failed. But Blowfish passed, so it's fine. So you fail one mission but pass the other.
It's close enough.
Yep. So now I want to leave this car here, this ambulance specifically. So we are almost done with Portland. This is the second to last mission.
In before the soft lock at Act 3.
Yep. That would be something.
Fun.
My favorite drop in the game.
I can see why.
Yep. That's actually gonna despawn the ambulance, which is a bit of an issue, but yeah. I was a bit too fast. Fortunately, there's this Rumpo.
Yeah, there's like a very specific angle and speed that you need to drop down there, and that actually makes you stay straight. Otherwise, you're just gonna flip your car like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously you're gonna go fast, so.
It's not the end of the world. I just do a little bit of different strats.
Yeah. Run post for you, right?
Yeah, I just want to get an ambulance at the end of the mission. Yeah, just careful not to flip here.
Get a good vantage point, then I'll head in when you fire the first shot.
Yeah, he'll head in for sure.
So yeah, normally there's supposed to be like a different position that you're supposed to get into and shoot the guys, but you can actually do all from down here as well.
That's a bit bad, but should be fine.
Respond to a 1080 in Central Portland Harbor.
There's a really annoying guy, Ultimo
Yeah.
just did that right there, and there's like a couple of pixels you can see. That's the reason why actually I have to go to the other lookout point. But
Yeah.
you can actually do it on top of the car as well.
Yeah. Sniper rifle bullets in this game actually pass through walls, so it's usually not really that big of a deal.
I mean, when you can shrink and expand the moon with sniper bullets.
Yeah. So this is the one last time where I need the ambulance to be unlocked, and it isn't.
You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. God
I
damn
swear,
it.
I swear the game listens to you every time you play this game.
And the game is sentient. Okay. Okay, that door loss, optimal. That's not as optimal. That's a truck.
Good work, Amiga. That is
Yes.
a truck.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna start the M16 rampage and the paramedic at the same time, and paramedic's gonna fail. I'm gonna start last requests, which is the final mission of Portland that I have to do.
Which is all one big lie. Salvatore actually wants to kill you.
Yeah, you're supposed to get in a cheetah, which you're actually not supposed to get into, because if you do get into it, it blows up. Shoutouts to Josh.
Doesn't that also mean that the cheetah was bombed by 8-ball? So later on,
Yeah.
when you actually do stuff with 8-ball, it's kind of like actually wanted to kill you at some point, but then again,
Yep, all the deep lore in this game.
yeah, it is very deep.
So that's gonna be an amazing Portland time. So this is gonna be like 17:30 or 18. I even forget. I can't do maths.
It's like every even hour, I think.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, it should be 18:30, I think.
Yeah,
Or
18:30.
18 or 19:30.
yeah, it's gonna be 18:30. All that matters really is that I'm gonna start the next mission while still on a rampage.
Yeah.
So 18:30, that's when Salvatore's gonna leave the club, and it's gonna be pretty much doing whatever until then.
It pretty much runs up to the next hour, like it rounds up to 16:00, and then that's 1 minute 30 seconds on top of that.
Yep.
Where's your radio, by the way?
I don't know. Guess it's turned off. I usually listen to my own music during these runs, so I have the in-game radio turned off.
No surprise.
Yeah. Because the radios in this game are just like 25-minute loop. Okay, so there are a few things I want to do during this bit where I'm just waiting for Salvatore to leave the club. One is to hit that moonbeam. That's always gonna be there.
I think you succeeded pretty well, yeah?
Yep. So I'm gonna wait at this rampage for... I wanna pick it up at around like 17:15 in the in-game time. Because I wanna do another mission after this. So it's just waiting. Exciting gameplay.
I agree, I agree.
You can pick it up earlier, but I'm just going for safe strats. Alright, so pick it up. Now I'm on a rampage again. Now what I want to do is make a replay of the alternate rocket rampage. And it's like right here.
Yeah, be careful, it's gonna catch fire really soon.
It should be fine. It's gonna be right here. So now I'm on a rocket rampage, so I can jump, which is an issue, because I wanna mega jump back to Staunton. But what I can do is go visit ammunition and pick up an Uzi, which actually changed my weapons to Uzi, which is super convenient. Because now I can jump again. And Uzi is actually good enough to do this part that I want to do. So Salvatore's gonna be coming around here in a bit. At 18:30. That's the time that we're paying attention to.
Yeah, normally you're not supposed to be here when the guys spawn, but yeah, you'll see why.
So there's the guys. They're just gonna spawn in nice line, and they're all dead. And then Salvatore spawn, I just run them over.
Mastermind Mafia boss, guys.
Yep. Alright, so next I wanna get back to Staunton. And that's how you do it. And I have so much time because I played it safe that I don't need to do another mega jump here. So yeah, I'm gonna start under surveillance, then the rampage is gonna run out. We've seen this before. Yeah, I'm gonna start under surveillance again. And I'm gonna die and pass the mission. That's how you do missions in this game. And in Staunton, actually, the ambulance is always gonna be unlocked, so that's really nice. No need to worry about game screwing you over. And now I'm gonna start the rocket rampage that I created on Sayonara. And I'm gonna start Bling Bling Scramble. You'll see why I started the rocket rampage soon enough, when it runs out. So yeah, now we're actually done with Portland. Which is the worst part of the game. I actually have some fun. Yeah, this mission is you're not supposed to do, like, you're not required to do this in any percent. It's a checkpoint race basically. So there are 15 checkpoints, and this cheetah is taking forever. Any day now. Any day now. There we
Cheetah's
go.
busy doing a soft lock there.
Yeah, there are 15 checkpoints, and you're supposed to get the most amount of checkpoints out of all the racers to beat the mission.
And the order of checkpoints is random.
Well, there are 2 patterns for the checkpoints.
Was it only 2?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, this is the better pattern. So there's gonna be 2 here, and then there's gonna be 1 there, and I'm gonna let the AIs actually take that checkpoint, while I'm gonna be waiting around where the next one is gonna spawn. It's a bit convenient, saves me around. So next one is gonna spawn around here. So yeah, there we go. That's 3. And there's another one gonna be here, and then Another one gonna be following around here. And there. That's 6. Now the rampage is gonna run out, and I'm gonna be trying to do a thing where I'm gonna trying to fail the rampage during a replay. So I'm gonna spam the replay. Okay, yeah. So when you fail the rampage during a replay, you actually get to keep all the ammo that you had during the rampage. So now I have 30,000 rockets.
You sure that's enough?
It's probably gonna be enough. And I'm just gonna be waiting for these guys to actually get the checkpoints. Oh, that's a...
Yep.
Oh!
Oh, no, you got some use finally.
Yep, there we go. Gonna be waiting for those guys to get that. While the next 2 checkpoints are gonna be spawning around here. Oh, well, the one after this actually. So this mission is just, waiting for these guys to get the checkpoints that you, don't want them to. Or like you want them to, and then you get checkpoints that you need. And now I have enough, I have enough checkpoints that, they can just collect the rest, and I'll pass the mission anyways. So what I need to kind of do a setup for the future, and I need to get a cop car from the police station. I wonder if these idiots are actually gonna get the checkpoints. Because sometimes these people can just get stuck. Like these guys.
Yeah, they're really, really bad. Like the AI cheats quite a lot in this game. Like when they get stuck, they just magically get teleported into different places and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a good flip. So now my plan is to just go where the next mission is gonna spawn and wait for these guys to get the rest of the checkpoints. I actually don't want to get out of the car because if I do start this mission, then I'll crash the game. So, okay, there we go. They picked it up, so now I can start paparazzi purge. Which is actually gonna be pretty convenient because I have rockets. 30,000 of them.
30,000 takes.
Yep. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, and boom. That's the mission. Okay, so payday for Ray. In this mission, you're supposed... Well, you do this mission the intended way, where you're going to 3 payphones? 4 payphones, and then another place. And apparently this is one of the hardest missions in all of GTA, according to Watch Mojo, so watch some amazing gameplay of spinning out during the rain.
Yeah, rain actually makes it a little bit tricky because this car is very light, so even a tiny bump will send this car flying.
Yeah.
Get to the phone in West Belleville Park.
Yeah, that's one of the payphones.
Yeah.
A few more.
The guy just likes pissing you off, so...
Yeah, and during this mission, actually, I want to make a bribery play, like I did in Portland during the getaway, so I can get rid of the cops real easy.
Get to the payphone at Liberty Campus.
Get to the phone on Liberty Campus.
Yep. Liberty Campus. Yeah, there's gonna be bribe to the left of me right here on this little thingy. That's a replay. Traffic is sometimes a troll in this game.
You cannot rely 100% on the despawns either, so
Yep.
Sometimes you just get unlucky and there's a car that didn't despawn, so...
Yeah. Especially if you're like closer to the cars, then they're not gonna despawn no matter what you do. And also, police vehicles are don't get despawned with this trick, so it's a bit limited. But in Snowdon, it's really nice. You can just do this, and there's no traffic.
Yeah.
And turn the car around. It's gonna tell me to meet me in the toilet.
Meet me in the toilet block in the park.
No, nice try, officer. Not today. Maybe later.
Don't worry, he's gonna ultra cop you.
Shoutouts to Adam.
It's funny that we actually both got it at the same time. In the same race.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Yeah, silence the sneak. You're supposed to go flush some guy out of his apartment by throwing a grenade in the window and then kill him. But because I have rockets, it makes it much easier and faster. So yeah, I'm gonna get out here.
Yeah, normally there's supposed to be like a chase mission all over.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the rocket in the window. And there's the rocket in the garage, and he's dead.
There's like specific spots when you do any percent where you throw the grenades to get the grenade through the window and get the grenade so the car explodes.
And now, for the next mission, I'm rigging the cop car, so whenever I press left mouse, it triggers a bomb where the car is just gonna blow up in, I don't know, 6 seconds or something. But I need it for the next mission. Well, not actually this mission, but the mission after that. Yeah, this Two-Faced Tanner, shoutouts to driver, President's Run. Gail's favorite mission. Yeah, this is the Rockstar always like taking shots at reflections with their driver series. So this is one of these missions where this is just, you know, drive to a place and then you kill a guy and that's it.
So when you're going fast enough, the cars just simply don't spawn fast enough, so...
Yeah, so yeah. This
With
is
it.
Tanner from the driver series. He's like scripted to run like a lady. Because Rockstar are funny in that. Also have rockets, so he's dead. And also
Oh!
Oh, that's fine. Alright, this is the mission where I needed the bribe replay for. So you're supposed to bust the guy out from the police station. And you need a rigged cop car to do it. And that's why I did it at the end of the last mission. You need the cop car to open this gate, then you set the bomb, and it blows up in like 5-6 seconds. Yeah, and there's actually a little trick you can do in these games. Like, if you're not like looking at the place, then the character will just teleport to you. Because normally this guy is, you know, supposed to be at the jail cell, but because he's stuck in the jail cell, he can't get out, and you're not looking at him, he's just gonna teleport to your location, which is super convenient. And yeah, you need to get rid of the cops, like that. Nice troll. And again. He's gonna speak Chinese. I can't read Chinese, so I don't know. He's just gonna go.
Maybe Japanese?
Yeah, maybe Japanese. I don't know. It's in Chinese. I can read Chinese.
It's in Chinese, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's in Chinese. It's in Chinese. And it's one of the most boring missions in the game. You just have to steal 3 specific cars and deliver them to a place without taking damage.
this game in a nutshell.
Yep. That's a nice flip.
You're doing really well with the no damage so far.
Well, that's not the car I need to deliver. You know, I'd rather take this Landstalker.
Flip
Thank
stalker.
you. Yep, thank you very much. Yeah, one car is here.
So Landstalkers are really notorious for their flipping capabilities.
Yep. So pretty much if I hit anything, this car is gonna take damage. Even if I run over a pedestrian, it's gonna take damage. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah, luckily the paint and spray is really close to the garage where you actually need to return them, so...
Yeah, it still costs around 8 seconds to repair the car.
Yeah.
So
At least it's not like a minute detour or something.
yeah, that's a nice car there. That's just spawned.
It's a good thing these are all pretty nice cars, so they handle pretty well.
Yeah, I hate the Stinger though. I don't like it at all.
It's alright. Like, I think the turning ratio with the speed is pretty alright.
Yeah, but it's like made of paper.
Yeah.
Luckily this Blista always spawns here, so you don't have to walk to like get a random car or something. Now during this, I'm just gonna spice it up a little bit. Gonna make a replay. So there's gonna be a grenade rampage right around there when I'm not on a mission, so I'm gonna save a replay over it for later. And here's the Infernus. Bouncing a little bit. I think if I had driven over that guy at a faster speed, this car would have actually taken damage.
And that's also one of the tricks. If you actually fall down on heights without actually jumping down, but if you fall down a ledge and you press jump at the moment you land, you actually skip the falling animation.
Yeah, if you jump from a really far height, like actually jump, then you can't like jump again, so you can't skip that animation. So you just have to fall down.
Yeah, Claude is just faking it.
Yep. Here's the last car. Cheetahs always have the best bounces in this game. Yeah, that's Grand Theft Auto. At least that's out of the way. So next up, there's a few missions I could do, but I'm gonna do arms shortage, which is the mission where you meet Phil. Unfortunately, you kind of have to have this crappy car for it, but it doesn't matter too much.
Oh.
Yeah, screw
Classic.
this car.
Oh, no.
Can I get something? A Sentinel, thank you.
Yes.
Usually the Blista makes it over the wall, but okay, sure game. This is just a run of magic. That's what it is. There's a jump you can do here to get inside the compound. And like in this mission, you're actually supposed to get rockets for the first time, but I already have like 29,998 of them. So I'm just gonna park the car here to make this guy spawn faster.
Oh, that's another trigger.
Yeah, it saves quite a bit of time actually.
Yeah, that's really useful.
Yeah, there we go. That's the mission.
If I teamed up with you in Nicaragua, maybe I'd still have my
Yeah,
own.
there's one arm fill.
Firepower, just drop by and take
And now you unlock the, like you can buy these weapons from here,
Get out of
which is gonna be useful. Well, actually it's not gonna be useful at all. They're just gonna be here. So now I wanna death warp. There we go. Unfortunately that means I lose my 30,000 rockets, but it's fine. Now I wanna actually get the cops on me. I wanna get 2 stars. Because if I have 2 stars, that guarantees that a police car is gonna spawn. So I wanna run over a specific number of people. Okay, there's a cop. Okay, so I'm gonna hold paramedic, and I'm gonna start evidence dash and let go of paramedic, and it actually starts evidence dash twice. And now I actually want to get I want to get busted here. Yeah.
No,
Dude,
you're not.
do your job, please! He's not even doing his job. Bust me. Come on. There we go. Thank you. And now I passed the mission.
So typical. So typical.
Okay, so that's another instance of starting a mission twice, then failing it, so you actually pass the mission. So now there's a tricky part of the run coming up here, so hopefully it works out okay. Okay, got it, nice. So I only started that mission to get on the rampage. So now I'm gonna do some things here. I was really nervous about that part actually, so I'm glad it worked out. So use that toys mission there to start the rampage, then you fail the mission, and then you start deal steal. Because there are some insta passes I want to do, and this is required for it. And now for this mission, there's like a Colombian cartel deal that you're supposed to crash, and you need a Yardi gang car for it, which conveniently is right here. And during this bit, while I'm still on a rampage, I want to make another replay. Because this is the grenade rampage that I'm on right now, and the alternate grenade rampage actually starts right around here. And the positioning is a bit precise, so I'm just gonna kind of walk around. Hopefully pick it up. If not, it's fine. But that should be it. And then you're gonna pick up this guy. If you run this guy over, it fails the mission, so it's a bit tricky. Because for whatever reason you need him, you can't just go there by yourself. It'd be too dangerous or something. Yeah, I'm gonna trigger these guys. So I'm still on the rampage, so I have a bunch of grenades, so I'm gonna use them. Okay. It was a bit sketchy, but it's fine. I made it. So now I'm gonna start this rampage. There we go. Now during the drive back, I'm still on a timer, so I want to make another replay. This is like where this game gets really complicated, because there are always all these replays that you have to make for this route to work out. So there's a Molotov rampage that's gonna be here in like a minute 20. So I'm gonna prepare for it. And now I just wanna finish the mission before the rampage runs out. Which shouldn't be really difficult because I'm right here. So yeah, I'll have 55 seconds to start the next mission. And there's Steel. I take this Banshee, which is always gonna spawn here, which is really nice. A fast car. But you really don't drive enough these days with the route. Something I don't like the new route is you don't get to drive this car as much. So I'm just gonna get set here. I'm waiting for the rampage to run out so I can get in this car. Okay, so there's Casino Calamity done. Now I started another rampage and I'm still not on a mission. Easiest mission in the game. So now I'll start Shima. Yeah, that's why I did the whole getting the toys car. So I can do that. So I don't have to... No, those 4 minutes that I sit through in Portland, you don't have to do them anymore in Staunton and Shoreside. Oh, that's in Payday 4A. There we go, there's a briefcase. So this mission, you're supposed to pick up a couple of briefcases, go to a marker, and then you have to actually go to Portland. Because, you know, some gangs owes you protection money, and they're not paying it, like a gang warfare sort of thing. I'll make another replay, because there's a shotgun rampage that's gonna be there after this mission. Now, for now, I'm just gonna try to do the mission. Ah, I didn't get it. Look like my D key back. Now there's the guy complaining about you that like a bunch of Diablos ransacked his store. Now I'm gonna have to take him out. Cozy times in top-down view. Just hold W the game.
Yeah, this is the fun part. Oh no, you did more than hold W there.
Oh, it's a shame. Actual gameplay. So yeah, there's the instance of, you know, the cop cars not despawning. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to kill these guys. I'm a little low on health, but it's fine. Yeah, there we go. Gonna have to pick up the briefcase. Oh, that's actually really good. Because I need to get a Diablo gang car. And there's one right there. Yeah, just have to not hit it. So this is what we call glitching a car. So I'm gonna block the driver's side, gonna get in the passenger side. He's gonna try to get out, but I interrupt his getting out of the car animation with a replay. So the getting out of the car animation actually never finishes. So this car is actually forever stuck in memory now. It will never despawn.
Oh. Does this work with the stories game? Oh, well, you don't have replays there.
Yeah, it only works with the GTA 3 and Vice City.
All right.
Yeah, now I'm gonna drive back to Portland with this shiny new gang car that I'm gonna need for our later mission. Yeah, now I'm gonna start another rampage to insta-pass another mission. So for now it's just driving.
Yeah, the keep in memory thing is super useful.
Yeah, it's actually saves a lot of time during this run for this part. So I'm like, this is where another mission, gang car roundup, takes place. So I'm just gonna park this car right here and it will not despawn. Okay, that's actually a pretty good car. A pretty fast car for this area. Guess you can get like trucks and buses or something like that. So yeah, that car will be waiting for me in maybe like half an hour. Okay, I'm not gonna do replay just yet. Yeah, that's me finishing Shima, which is Japanese for an island, fittingly. Now I want to start the next mission, which is SmackDown, before the Rampage runs out. That's why I waited for the Rampage trigger, so I can have the maximum amount of time. Sometimes you can just get trolled by the game, not giving you any cars, or something like that. So now I have to wait for the Rampage to run out. Yeah. Normally when you're on a mission and you die, it fails the mission. But because I'm not actually on a mission, it doesn't fail. So I can do a death warp that saves time, saves travel time. Because normally you'd have to drive all the way north for this. But because you're not on a mission, you can just do a death warp. And there's no, we insta-pass Patriot Playground. It's time to insta-pass Gripped. Yeah, there's a mega jump to get to Shoreside, where you're not supposed to go yet. And there's Gripped. There's Grip done. Yeah. Okay. I would like to... what? It's impossible! There we go. Finally! The hardest part is just to die.
When there's all the sea around you.
Yep. So now there's not gonna be any insta-passes for a while, so we're just gonna be doing missions. Next one is Uzi Rider. And this mission you can also use the pause trick to get the car to stop closer to where you are. So yeah. And if you hold, I think it's either getting in the car or sprinting, and you can skip their dialogue.
Let's drive.
And in this mission, you go to Portland in this freaking perennial. It's one of the slowest cars in the game, and you're supposed to kill 10 Diablo members. And then drive all the way back. Because they love their troll missions. This tunnel can be a bit tricky sometimes.
First they try to kill you with boredom, and then they try to kill you with kamikaze guys.
Special delivery. Aww. Why you have to spawn cars in front of me, game? And trucks. And in the tunnels you can, like normally I'd use this, but you can't do it in the tunnels. Just has no effect. So tunnels are extra annoying when dealing with traffic. Just at the mercy of the game. Now I gotta hope some Diablo guys spawn.
Let's kill me some filthy Diablos.
There's one. You need to kill 10 guys, so that's 2. 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's 10 guys. That was pretty good. And now I have to drive all the way back. Normally the challenge in this mission is supposed to be, you know, when you drive, like you use the game gives you an Uzi and you're kind of supposed to use it. But if you use the Uzi, then all the guys are gonna aggro you and they're gonna like try to drag you out of the car. And if you leave the car, it actually fails the mission. So it's the game kind of like trolling you.
Yeah, it can be an extremely frustrating mission because of that.
Yeah, but if you just run people over, they won't actually aggro you, and it's really easy. Perennial is too slow. That's Uzi Rider. Next up is Multi-Story Mayhem, which is another... It's classified as off-road mission, except it's just done in this car park, where you have to collect a bunch of checkpoints. And for some reason, even though the stallion that you need to use for the mission spawns inside, you have to drive it out there to trigger the mission, because they just kind of screwed up the placement, or like the mission trigger or something like that. Because, like, who is gonna figure this out casually, you know? Like, there's this stallion that you have to drive outside the garage to trigger a mission that you need for 100%. Also, this is another nod to the Driver series, which is like the first mission in Driver 1 is you're in a parking garage and you have to do a bunch of tricks. It's kind of a nod to that. I should go for the unique stun jump as well. Ah, that's the chick one. Goddamn Blista. Lista, please. Let me get the checkpoint. Alright, I'm not gonna get the unique stomp jump, but I'll at least get this. Alright. So now I wanna actually pay a visit to ammunition for later. Because I died so much, I'm a noob, I need some weapons. So I need 2 sets of grenades and a sniper rifle. That's the main thing that I want here. Because I want grenades for espresso to go and sniper rifle for a thing that's gonna be, you'll see in a bit. No, not in a bit, in like maybe 7-8 minutes. Alright, there's another bribery play. And well, I did start SmackDown before to Instapass script, but I still haven't actually done SmackDown, so I just have to do it. And what makes it a bit extra difficult is you have those 2 extra markers that spawn from the first instance of SmackDown, so they're never actually going away. Also, I should have turned there. Whatever. I should have turned. It's a bit of a detour. The best route ever. There we go. Back on track. So in this mission you're supposed to kill 8 yardies that randomly spawn throughout Staunton. Like whenever you kill one of them, another like 2 or 3 will spawn. And I'm not sure if I do like these spawns. I'm gonna go south. And there's still gonna be those 2 like fake markers from the first SmackDown. And there's 3. And normally in the HUD, you're supposed to have, you're supposed to have like 4 kills right now for me. But because I did Blowfish Instapass, I just have spheres stuck in there forever. Yeah, that's 5. I'm actually gonna go a bit north, because that's where all the spawns are. So I'm at 5 right now, I need 8. And 6. And 2 more. These spawns are kind of bad. It's fine. Okay, that just despawned right in front of me. There's 1. And hopefully another one spawns on my way. Which it should be. Okay. That's gonna be my last yardie. Okay, that's 8. Now if I do have time, I'd like to glitch Yakuza Stinger for later. But if not, I'll just head to Donald.
So yeah, for the map markers and the actual player models or NPC models, they're like separate. Where whenever you actually want to create an NPC in code, you actually separately have to specify a blip in the map as well. So you can have ghost blips in the map that never got cleared away, even though it actually contains nothing.
Yeah, those like 4 markers are gonna stay on the map forever until the end of the run. Yeah, that's the mission. I didn't get a Yakuza Stinger, which is fine. Just gonna cost me a bit more time later. Well, maybe it won't. And this is another mission where we're just gonna do it the regular way. It's Liberator. There's like an old guy that you have to save, and you need a cartel car for it, which spawns at a specific location. It's like a random spawn, so it can be a bit of a troll, but usually it should be fine. Yeah, it usually spawns around here. Okay, there's one. Yeah, that's a good gang car.
Yeah, sometimes you can get really unlucky because every time you steal the car, they aggro you, and if there's one close by, they can actually yank you out of the car as well.
Yeah, and this is another use for the replay strats. If you play a replay there, it just freezes the AI, so they'll do nothing. Okay, and this garage is random too. There are 3 garages that he can be in, and this is the first one, so I got lucky.
Another instance of staying out of the car to make the NPC run.
Yeah, if you get in the car, he just walks instead of running. And I would just have to take him back. God bless cinematic camera. So there's that. Oh, whatever. No mega jump. You can stay like a second maybe if you make a jump into the wall. That's no big deal. So convenient that this mission leaves you with a gang car, because in this mission you're supposed to like provoke a gang war. Because you're like impersonating a cartel guy, because you have a cartel car, and then you're supposed to kill Kenji, who we did all the missions for. So actually if you didn't do all the Kenji missions before this point, it would be impossible to complete all the missions in the game. Because after Kenji dies here, the Kenji mission tree just gets removed. Yeah, there's a bit of a strat here, where if you go to this point and aim right about around pixels. There should be fine. Yeah, there we go. You can actually shoot him through the wall. Yeah, Kenji is fender meat, even though we went nowhere here. Just shot him through the wall, no big deal. Yeah, that's one of the coolest strats in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's really nice. Previously, you used to go to the 2nd floor and shoot a rocket through the ground as well, but this is way cleaner.
Yeah, and you also don't get a wanted level. Normally, you get 3 stars for, killing him, but this is just, you just cruise your way.
Yeah.
So the reason why that works is the sniper rifle bullet isn't actually like hit scan, but it travels fast enough so it goes by the floors before the collision detection. So you just go through the wall pretty much.
Yeah, even though the game doesn't tell that you actually hit him, you actually have to get inside the car for it to register to the next phase of the mission.
Yep.
So that can be a little bit confusing sometimes.
So I'm gonna try to glitch the Yakuza Stinger here and take it to the same location where I took the Diablo Stallion earlier. But if I can't get one really quickly here, I'm just not gonna bother. Because the Yakuza Stinger is not really a big deal. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be getting one. Yeah, whatever. It's just gonna... Oh, there would be one, but it was kind of out of the way. It's just gonna cost me like half a minute later in the run. So this mission is kind of an auto-scroller at first. There's like a plane that's gonna come down, that's gonna drop a bunch of packages for you to collect. Oh yeah. No, there's not really much for me to do here. And also in this game, it's kind of archaic where if you press the get in the car button near a boat, you just get in the boat. There's no animation. You just teleport in.
Yeah, the true thing about this mission, can you actually be with the boat where the first package is gonna land?
Yeah. Yeah, this is right around where the plane is gonna drop the first package, so I'm just waiting here for the timer to run out. Yeah, there's the first one. The plane is gonna drop 6 packages.
And every package increases your wanted level.
Yeah, except the last one. It maxes out at 5.
Yeah.
So there's actually like a really fast strat for this mission where you actually go get the boat really fast and then you make a replay of you going over the route that the plane is gonna take, and then you save a replay of that route, and then you just go back to Donald where you'd finished the mission and you collect all the packages in the replay. But it's really difficult to do, so I'm not doing it. There's another instance of the bribery play coming in handy. This is really the reason why I made it in the first place. Because 5 stars is kind of tough to deal with.
Yeah, the FBI can be really, really annoying to deal with because they're like little bumblebees that surround you and just try to destroy you by force.
Yeah.
They're super fast. They're basically just black Kurumas, but they have like godlike handling and speed and whatnot.
Yeah, they just they have really dumb rubber banding, where they like where they see you, they'll just try to cut you off, and then they have like roadblocks and stuff. It's really bad.
And really powerful guns as well.
Yeah, they have like AKs. I'm gonna do the thing here where I turn my car around because there's rain. Next mission, Grand Theft Auto. So now I've actually sort of done with Staunton. Come on, please.
This opens the 3rd island. There's still like, I think you still need to do 1 mission for Donald and 1 mission for Ray.
Yeah, there's actually, I think 2 missions I have to do for Ray, or 3 missions actually.
Oh yeah, you have the Plaster Saga as well.
Yeah, and then there's 2 missions for Donald.
Yeah, the other one is a dummy.
Yeah.
The most useless mission in this franchise.
Yeah. Yeah.
A mind game bridge.
Yeah. The end of a drop in the ocean starts what we call the bridge cycle. So from now on, the bridge is always gonna be like on a set cycle of like a I forget, it's like 32 seconds or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Where the bridge goes up, then stays there for a bit, and then goes down.
You always have enough time in Grand Theft Auto. If you're just not gonna screw up, you can always make through the first bridge cycle with ease.
Yeah. And also, it's really important to kill that first guy because he has an M16. These other guys have AKs, so they're fine, but the first guy is really deadly.
Yeah. Mess that one up and you're best just taking it slow.
Yep. And this is my favorite part of the run, where you get the dodo. Because you're not supposed to be able to fly this thing, but if you actually like go towards the ground when you're like getting speed, you can actually just take off. And the way you fly the dodo is, if you want to go up, you actually want to go down to gain speed. It's kind of like flying a real plane, ironically.
Yeah, the thing with Dodo, like you can get more speed if you go down. Like the wings pull you up a little bit and give you more speed that way. But that also lowers your plane a bit but gains speed. So in the long run, you can actually gain height that way. It's kind of
Yeah.
weird how they do it.
Yeah.
Just need to experience it for yourself.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Normally there is supposed to be like, you're supposed to go through the maze and whatnot, but you can just jump over there and skip everything.
Yep. And the hardest part of actually flying the Dodo is landing it.
Yeah.
'Cause you can take off easily, but to actually landing it without flipping it or something, it's really hard.
Yeah, you have to have a really precise angle. If you don't have a precise angle, the Dodo is just gonna flip.
Yeah.
You need to have it level, like not have it lean tilt left or right, and up and down is pretty much the same thing as well.
Yeah. It's a bit of a bad takeoff, but it's fine. You can just kind of drive it there.
Yeah.
Drive it to the end marker.
Yeah, it's dangerous during the city pass because you actually have the street lights, and you can really easily get caught in them if you don't
Yeah.
get enough height initially.
And to take off the Dodo in general, you have to go in a straight line. And it's hard to do it because you have like turns and such. It's hard to go in a straight line.
Yeah, like the outer ring over here is like alright for taking off, but
Yeah.
you need to be careful about the traffic and everything. Like you
Okay.
just need loads of speed.
So yeah. So this mission is, there's a lot of things gonna be going on with this mission. The basic idea is you have to escort this van to Shoreside Vale, but because you can't really make the van go any faster, so we're gonna do a lot of stuff during this mission to set up for the future. So you need to get a car to trigger this van. So there we go. I'm in a car, I guess, or a plane. It's fine.
You're on the road.
Yep, I'm on the road. So now I'm actually gonna fly back to my garage to store. I wanna store this plane for later. Yeah, there's another takeoff. And you just see me like, pretty much when I wanna fly up, I'm just gonna tap down to gain speed.
Yeah. You can use the red nose of the plane as a reference, like between the white wings and the red nose. That's like one good indicator of the horizon of the plane.
Yeah. So if you see the red nose, that means you're losing speed, basically.
Yeah. You gain altitude, but it's only a temporary altitude gain. You can still save it. Yeah, that's
Yeah, there we go.
what I expected.
And that's actually kind of what I wanted, because I want to back this thing up. All intended. Okay, there we go. There's the Dodo in the garage.
Yeah, that's so typical with the Dodo. Like, once you hit a wall or something, it's just like pretty much you can roll the dice what's going to happen next.
No, I just want a car for now.
There's going to be some, yeah, you just explained.
Yeah, because now there's going to be 2 cartel cars that's going to spawn and trying to hit the van. And I'm going to take out 2 of them. Okay, that could be bad. Okay, I think the one guard got stuck or something. Well, this could work still, I'm not sure. The one car's alive, maybe it won't bother the security car too much.
I think the guys at the tunnel are the most
Yeah.
dangerous, really.
Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to glitch a sports car, which is an Infernus right here. There we go. So that car is not gonna despawn unless I do other stuff with it.
How many cars can you actually store in the memory before the game crashes?
It's a lot. It's a lot. I think probably like 30, 40, 50, something like that.
All right. That's
like-
more than enough.
Like when you start glitching cars, the game's just not gonna spawn any traffic.
Yeah.
So it would be really tough to like find cars to glitch at certain, like once you reach a certain point. So there's another replay that's gonna spawn there. I'm gonna get rid of the door. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the car around here. Gonna grab just anything a ballista, it'll do. And now I'm gonna head over to Shoreside Vale. Because in escort service, you can't abandon the van too fast, otherwise it'll just get stuck. Like if you go to shoreside well too fast, you'll just end up getting the van stuck in the tunnels or something. So you actually have to do stuff in Staunton before you go over. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the bridge cycle we talked about.
Yeah, it's gonna stay up for a while. Oh, I can do this and shoot this guy.
Yeah.
He's just gonna drive off.
Yeah, the best part you can do is that you shoot the car when the bridge goes down and they get stuck between the bridge as it goes down and just kind of clip through it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry, stream.
My ear experience. So now actually what I want to do is get a fire truck again for things I want to do later. Actually, I did just drive past the fire truck. It's right here. It's all intended, it's all intended. The guy is actually really far ahead of where he normally is. I'll rip that cop. There's a bridge you can take there to where I want to go, but it's pretty risky.
What is the car doing?
I don't know, something.
North Francis International.
This could be a bit sketchy, but it should be fine.
Yeah, the van getting inside the garage can be an interesting.
Oh, that's really bad.
Uh,
That means I just have to do this entire mission over again. And I can't really death warp because I need my weapons.
use the dodo, I guess.
Yeah, I'll use the dodo. Oh, that's such a shame. Escort service failing is really a pain.
Yeah, it's an annoying mission overall, I'd say.
Because you can't really speed it up in any way. Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, it's one of the longest missions in the game.
Yeah. Well. Oh, it's GTA. Nothing you can really do. At least you get to see this unique dodo flight you don't really get to see anywhere else.
Don't make it too unique.
Rigging escort service.
So this is kind of the hardest part because with dodo, if you have so much speed, it's kind of hard to actually start controlling the dodo when you want to slow down.
Yeah. Thankfully, because the dodo is at full health, I can just crash land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this mission again. Maybe there's... whatever, I'll take any car. And the van's gonna start moving again. Now I can kind of do intended strats. Because the guys always spawn at certain points. So I can kind of just chill here, wait for them to spawn. Pretty much guarantee that they won't be, like the van won't be shot. Yeah, this is, I guess, sort of the intended strat for this mission. Yeah, there's the car. There's the M16.
And there's the M16 taking care of the car.
Yeah. And it's not the end of the world. There's just gonna be some guys that are gonna spawn here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that spawns for the van because, yeah, what he failed the mission last time was that he kind of carefully has to plan which battles he wants to pick.
Yeah. Like that should be enough, really.
Yeah.
I'll take the cheetah because why not? I'm a timer anyways. Like, and in 100% you can just get a bunch of hidden packages here or something like that. But in all missions now there's not really too much for me to do here. Actually gonna wait here just to be safe.
Yeah, wait at the bridge so you can glitch
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bridge is a little bit weird. Like, I think if you're inside a car and the bridge raises up, you cannot actually exit the car. And it's like super hacky.
Yeah. And like if you're sideways in the car, you'll just, you know,
Drop.
if the bridge is rising, you just clip through it,
Yeah,
just fall
I
down.
know it all too well. Scary bridge.
Yeah, that should be fine. I should have done way more than enough things in Staunton. I get the fire truck again. Actually, there's the package. There we go. 2
Good
out of
work.
100. I think the van is still moving, so should be fine. As long as the van keeps moving, then it's no problem. That's some Uzi. Yeah, they don't like Claude in this part of town.
Yeah, they're the evil guys.
Yep. So they don't shoot me too much.
Evil guys who wear hats.
There's actually a thing I want to do here. So I want to find a random car. A random car. Anything. There we go, a Kuruma. So I'm gonna enter the Kuruma. That's gonna set it in memory. Then I'm gonna enter the Carter Cruiser, which is locked. So I need another car. Please.
One next to Kuruma, I think.
Okay. So now there's the Landstalker. Now I enter the fire truck again. And now actually, for the next mission, I'm gonna use the Landstalker. That's all that did is move the fire truck to a higher slot in the memory. So in case that Landstalker gets destroyed, I still have another car. Yeah. This is Uzi money. So there are these gang guys. There's the purple 9s, then there's the red 9s. I need to kill the purple guys. Like that. Kinda like a rampage style mission. Which can be a pain sometimes. Wow! They blow
Yeah.
me up real fast.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Well, that throws a little of a monkey wrench into my plans. I've never, like, I barely just saw my car catch fire and then they just blew me up instantly. Well, I guess this Russian just isn't meant to be. I hate Uzi money, it's such a terrible mission. I guess technically it's... Oh, I actually need the M16 kinda. No. Guess we'll see how it goes. Gonna do the risky strat, heading here. There's like a USJ here. Yeah, it should be fine. There we go.
Oh!
Or not. Nope.
You did say it was a risky strat, so it was alright.
Yeah. I have no guns, so it's fine. Man.
Yeah, that's a tricky jump because you have the bump over there preventing you.
I really need the fire truck, so... Nice. So I kind of have to do this.
It's a good thing they keep replacing the fire truck.
Yeah. Taxpayer money.
Yeah. Who the hell stole it again? Let's return it.
Alright, take 2.
It's a good luck charm. You gotta start for good luck.
Alright, will I not flip?
There you go.
Alright. It's also raining with the fire truck, which is not particularly fun. Alright, there's the car I need.
Spawn to a 1065 and east with the Garden.
Alright, Uzi money. Will be kind this time. There's also a glitch in this game where these guys can just stop spawning, the purple guys that you need to kill.
Yeah, I think you need a save file where you have actually completed the Uzi money. Or, well, you have completed the chain of missions.
Yeah. Oh, this is going a lot better. there are these vans that try to kill you, but one of
there's
them
water.
took for a dive. I'm gonna steal their car just to spite them.
Yeah, you can shoot the guy. There you are.
Okay. Okay, so another one of those instances where I do the fire truck to do the rampage, but there's actually a twist this time. Alright, so I'm gonna start Toyminator, and there's the cartel cruiser right there that I used. So I'm gonna blow it up. There we go. Then I'm gonna start Toyminator again. So I'm actually still holding the fire truck mission. So I could crash the game if I let go of fire truck. But I need it for later. So for now I've started Toyminator twice. So I want to store the fire truck for the very late in the run. And now I'm gonna run to the mission. Which is a bit funny because I'm stuck in looking backwards. Because that's how key bindings work in this game. Like if you want to hold a submission, you have to bind it to the same place as submission and looking back while on foot. So I'm gonna fail the mission to pass it.
I don't think this is how you're supposed to do the mission.
Yeah. Alright, so that's Toyminator. So next up, there's Rig the Blow, which is actually one of the toughest missions in the game. Unless you do this. So there's another rampage here. That's gonna pick up and start Firefighter. I'm gonna do another mega jump to get here. Yeah, that's the first big reason why I needed the fire truck to do that. So I'm not gonna do any funny stuff yet with Rig the Blow. I'm just gonna kind of do the mission normally. So the idea of this mission is you have an Infernus that's rigged with a bomb, and you have to take it to a garage in Portland, and you can take there's a very limited amount of damage you can take with it, otherwise you'll just blow up.
Favorite mission of many.
Yeah, it's actually pretty intense, because you always take these tunnels, and these guys can just lane switch randomly. And you have things like this. Two flip stalkers.
Yeah,
occupying.
this mission is so nerve-wracking sometimes.
Yeah, and you have like stretch limos and everything just trying to turn into you. And you really can't take much damage at all, otherwise you blow up and fail.
A lot of the time you got a lane switcher that switches the lane and switches back immediately.
Yeah. Yeah! Oh my god.
360 lane switch.
What do I even do now? I guess I'll just do the mission normally.
Yeah.
Which is slow, but yeah. There's a strat that you can do that I would have done if I didn't get freaking blown up. That actually, like, if you get to the point where you defuse the bomb, and then you have to take the car back, and you don't have, like, you have to have no damage on it. So in that case, if you actually start the mission again, like when you start the mission again, it places the car at the point where you need to return it. so you don't have to worry about damage so long as you make it to the freaking garage. Yeah, it's GTA 3, I guess.
Yeah, this is one of the missions where you can't really prepare because it's just random luck. Like, the cars can be really unpredictable.
Yeah, and you don't even have to take that much damage for the car to blow up. Like you saw, I didn't really hit that much. Like, I wasn't driving that fast, I was like braking all the time. And you know, you have just stuff that wrecks you. So you know, I have to do it legit.
Braking all the time, well, there was that one time I fall down 10 meters, but...
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the guys.
Yeah, surprisingly no lane switchers yet.
Oh, boss level.
I think, yeah, that's damage, whatever. Yeah, if that happened the first time, I would have been fine. So yeah. Normally, actually, when you come back to Portland, the mafia guys are angry at you, and they have like shotguns and stuff, and they'll usually kill you really fast. But this mission actually makes it so they're not aggressive towards you.
Yeah, it's impossible pretty much otherwise to make through this mission.
Yeah. Like as soon as you'd enter Portland, you just die.
Wasn't it that on the PS2 version they have even deadlier guns?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Because even on PC they have shotguns and
Yeah.
Uzis.
Yeah, that's true. I just remember them being like super deadly in PS2.
Yeah, now I have to take the car back to shoreside with no damage. So I'm gonna use the paint spray in shoreside to repair the car. Yep, typical. The paint spray of shoreside is near the airport, so I'm gonna take this exit. There's an what? Okay, sure. Okay,
Yeah.
that's tunnels for you.
And that's one of the reasons why it's really hard to get this car through intact.
Yeah, in the old days when you didn't have the strat, you'd have to like do this in the actual runs, and it would be really hard. So shout out to Joe Drinks Beer for fighting this strat that I'm not using.
You're on really low health now.
Yeah. It's fine though, the paint spray is right here.
Yeah.
The Infernus is really fragile. Like even outside the mission, take just a few hits and it's dead. I think that was another angry driver. There's a little shortcut here. It's fast. There we go. Okay.
I love it they can just steal the car right away.
Yeah, it actually gets locked. Like if I leave the door locked, it just gets locked, and you won't be able to get in. And that could be fine. I'm not sure. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna make a bribery play here. Well, no, that technically don't need it because I have this car. So now, because I closed the door, like nobody can actually get in the car. Like if a cop tries to bust me, it just tries to unlock the door, but it's locked. They won't be able to bust me. And in this mission, you're supposed to collect 30, I guess, like units of bullion. They're like scattered around the airport area and bring them to a garage. It's kind of a wacky mission. GTA 3 has a lot of these kind of wacky missions that you don't really see in other GTA games. So yeah, there are these things that you need to pick 30 of.
I really like this mission.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And yeah, as you pick this up, the car just gets heavier and heavier.
Instant with winter mod physics.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I like this mission so much.
Inspired by, or winter mod inspired. And that's really why I wanted to start the bribery play. Because even though cops can't bust me, they can still ram me and they can destroy the car. Which would be really bad. Because if somebody destroys the car now, then I'd have to collect all the bullion again, like different ones. Like it wouldn't count. So yeah, there's the mission. Okay.
That works.
Interesting bounce. Can't say I've ever had that happen before. Oh boy, the next mission. What am I gonna do? I guess I should just go to race and or like fills and ammunition. Because I don't have any weapons right now. So yeah, not usually part of the route, but have to do it.
So yeah, one of the things you learn when you run this game is like solid and non-solid trees.
Yeah, most of the trees are not actually solid. Just go through them.
Yeah, there's like few magical trees that have a awful model in the middle that blocks you.
That should be fine. I'll go to ammunition later. And I just need to make it to Asuka without flipping the dodo, which could be a challenge. Kinda have to keep my speed because I don't want to take off. I actually have to use the dodo the intended way as a car. Okay. And we're here. Right, here's bait. This mission we used to struggle with for ages. Because we used to do this with the car, which was really slow. Then we started using the dodo, but there's 3 cars in this mission that have kind of really bad pathing, and we really didn't know what to do with it until I think it was Black Blev or someone figured out a strat where if you touch the grass here, it actually manipulates the AI. Like, no kidding. Like, it's a thing.
I think it was one of the segmented runners who used this strat
Yeah.
for the first time.
But like, when you like trigger these cars, they usually take different patterns. But if you touch the grass, as I did, then they always take a good pattern. Like this dam car especially. You can like take really long to drive around the dam, or he can turn around really quickly, like he's probably gonna do now. So yeah, so I triggered all the cars. Now I want to make my way to the ambush site.
Yeah, like you can see, you can turn really fast with the dodo. Like the physics are just completely unrealistic if you know how to
No.
abuse them. But it gets really hard if you have high speeds and you want to do quick turn. It's like you can spin out of control really easily. But if you master the dodo, you can do really, really quick turns and gain speed and altitude really quickly. So
Yeah, dodo is really probably the best part about this run, honestly.
yeah,
Just so fun to fly. So now I kind of hide in this alley, so the guys have like M16s, so I hope they won't kill me too much.
this mission is like a really terribly coded mission.
Okay, that was kind of sketchy, but I did it. Like, sometimes if you're not in like range of the bait site and you kill them, you'll just fail because the game thinks that you're not on the ambush site, so you'll just fail. So it's really touchy of when you can like shoot the cars, but fortunately that worked out for me right there.
So it's basically a mission where you need to escort the cars inside the ambush site, but then you also need to kill them once they reach the ambush site, which is just completely useless because you could have just destroyed the cars in the first place without escorting them.
Yeah, but I don't know, Rockstar.
Yeah, it's a really, really dumb mission, and there's so many different ways you can fail that mission. Lucky with the first car.
That nice cop, by the way.
Yeah.
That's the kind of the instance where if you drive straight, like head on into a cop, you don't usually get a wanted level because of the way the game is made. Now this is the second to last Donald mission, well, the last proper Donald mission. It's kind of a bit wonky, but the late Donald missions are kind of annoying because they're just timers. There's nothing you can really do to speed them up. I have to fly to shoreside again. Yeah. So in this mission there's a security car that you have to get into. Yeah, it's a good landing. And then the game gives you 6 stars. Oh my god. But it's like kind of fake 6 stars. Because the game won't actually spawn tanks. It'll just spawn SWAT vans. So now I just have to survive for 3 minutes.
I guess it's more like a more aggressive 4 stars basically.
Yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to make it back to Staunton in time. So yeah. The AI in this mission is kind of just goes ballistic because it's 6 stars. Just cars flipping everywhere, it's crazy. Yeah. And also I can't see anything. Yeah, the reason why I take tunnels is because there's a helicopter that can really do a lot of damage on the security car. Like if the cop cars ram you like this, it doesn't really do too much damage. But if the helicopter shoots you, then yeah, you can be in big trouble.
Random limo.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this was a real 6 stars, you would have absolutely zero traffic spawning.
Yeah, there's actually a way to make it like the true 6 stars. Like if you start the mission like with a rampage and then the rampage fails and you die during the mission, then it actually gives you real 6 stars during the mission where you have tanks and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, so if you're a real man, you can try beating the mission with that.
Yeah.
So my goal is just to make it to Staunton. Because there's not really much, like there's nothing I can do in Shoreside anymore pretty much until the end of the game. Oh, that's a nice roadblock. Oh yeah, there's the helicopters. There's another roadblock. And there's rain, oh god.
On grass.
Yeah, I'm actually just worried about it for the next mission. Okay, so there's a replay I need.
I like how they just turned the siren on and off. Easy money.
Ah.
Oh yeah, you still have the Flip Stalker challenge.
Yeah, that's what I want to do now, but it's raining, so it's gonna be difficult.
No.
So I'm actually gonna do like a bit of a save strat. Gonna start the mission, and I'm gonna let the cutscene play out.
You're desperate, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, in the rain, come on. And I'm also on time. So I'm gonna get out, which is gonna fail the mission.
I don't think the time starts until...
Yeah, but the rampage timer is going. That's what I'm concerned about.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ride in a park in the rain, the true experience.
Well, you did skip Gripton.
I think it's like legit impossible. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with this.
It's so typical.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the Instapass. Ride in a park in the rain is just too painful. I got the rampage start, which is really all I need. Of course, the rain stops now. When I'm like not on the mission.
Don't worry, it's gonna come back when you go there next time.
Of course.
Waiting for you.
So yeah, I'm gonna start Espresso to go. Just probably like one of the most memorable missions in the game. Because there's just some coffee stalls that are gonna spawn, and you know have to go to all 3 of the islands to destroy them. I mean, it's in a speedrun, it's really easy, but for now I'm just using it to do glitches. Okay, I'm waiting for the rampage to run out, as the rain is still going.
You entered the park again, that's why it's raining.
Yeah. Freaking game. So yeah, I start gun fishing. So Now gone fishing has actually just passed, but I have to start riding the park because there's actually still an instance, like gone fishing is still running even though it's already passed. So I have to use riding the park to cancel the mission. So now it's gonna like start twice, do some weird stuff. So now I'm gonna actually do the mission. Okay. Okay. Well, it's fine. The timer didn't start.
Yeah.
This mission is always something special.
Yeah, this is an all-time favorite when doing 100%.
So now there's no rain. You can actually get these checkpoints. 'Cause if it's raining, you can't do this. Just everything possible with this run is pretty much gone wrong.
So yeah, this is one of the fun instances of solid and non-solid trees. This park right here is full of them.
Yep. So yep, that's right in the park. Even though there's a mission right there, I'm gonna go and do espresso to go. That's a nice flip. Optimal.
Close enough.
The car actually flipped back? How? Impressive gaming. So now actually do this mission where there's 9 stalls that you have to destroy within a certain time. You can either destroy them with an explosive or you can ram them with a car.
Yeah, it also damages the car quite a bit if you ram into them, so you've got to be careful.
Yeah. No, I kind of need grenades. There we
For
go.
grenades, there's quite easy reference points as you learn them. Like you can just do full throws.
Yeah. There's still my car, by the way. I left there ages ago. So I'm gonna, like there's stalls in all 3 of the islands, so I'm gonna do Staunton first, then Shoreside, and then Portland. For reasons that you shall see. I mean, I think the grenade throws are really fun to do here, actually.
I like it as well.
Just, you know, you just turn 90 degrees and you just whack them and...
Yeah, I think it's more fun than the bazooka because with the bazooka you actually have to aim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's... I never found a good reference point for the grenade with that one.
Yeah, and I want to go to Shoreside anyways. Whoa. Nice wheelie. Actually, the bridge is down, which is nice.
Oh, there you are.
Mm. This stall is probably the toughest for me because even in any percent, you used to use the bazooka here.
Yeah. Yeah, the reference for that one is really weird.
I guess it's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no, like, no tree or anything that you can use.
Also, there's a replay that I need to make here. It needs to have both this bribe replay and there's a rampage spawn here, and also I need to have it on the replay. There we go. That replay is like really important and can't be easy to forget. But yeah, now it just do the mission as normal again. So now the last 2 stalls are in Portland, so I'm conveniently right next to the airport, so I'm gonna take the Dodo. Sure. The Stinger is really flippy, I guess.
Yeah, the weight balance is really weird. I think I recall it being like front weighted or something like that. If you
Yeah.
drop down, it would just like flip over.
And the fun thing about the Dodo is once you get in the air, you don't actually don't need to hold down the accelerator button at all. So just the Dodo is completely silent. Flying to Portland, over all these buildings that have no roofs, because you are never supposed to get up there.
Yeah, these kind of speeds are where the Dodo gets really challenging. So naturally you want max speed.
Yeah, it's a good landing.
Yeah.
So one last stall. It's like next to Salvatore's. Aw. Just do this.
Yeah, my strat.
Yeah, there's Espresso to go. And now there's, for Gankar Roundup, a mission that I haven't done yet. Also need these you need a Diablo Stallion, which I did earlier, a Yakuza Stinger, which I wanted to do, but no, I couldn't. And then you also need a Mafia Sentinel. So this is the last of the gang cars that I need. In 100% you can actually insta-pass that mission as well, but because of the way the definition is and the way the glitch works, it's not allowed in all missions because it doesn't increase the missions passed counter in the stats. So you have to deliver gang cars in all missions. Here's Gankar Roundup. The RIP estimate. Well.
No, you still got 20 seconds.
Yep. It's totally gonna happen. I think there's around 6 or 7 missions left.
Alright, Gail, you have to be really, really quick with your run then.
Yep. It's fine. No! Oh no! Shoutouts to Adisic. No, that's why I left the car there.
Magic garage.
I don't want to take that car yet. No, I still need the Yakuza Stinger. If I had gotten a Yakuza Stinger in like SmackDown, I would have just parked it there and mission would have been over, but it didn't happen, so I have to do this. And there's one right here, which is pretty convenient. In this mission, the cars can take a little bit of damage, but not too much. It's better than Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, there's the mission. And this is where the sports car comes in. So now I actually want to unglitch the car because I want to get a passenger here later on. So I'm going to block my door and get out of from the passenger side. So that means the car can despawn now. So it's not like permanently in memory anymore. But I only need it for 2 missions, so it's fine. It's an Inferno, so it's probably going to blow up anyways. On this mission, gotta chase this ambulance. There's like a guy in it. So yeah. Now the guy's bailed. You can't really damage him with guns. So you just kind of have to run him over like that. And not flip your car in the process. You can only damage that guy with a vehicle, running him over, or explosives, like grenades or rockets. But running him over, it's just way faster. Yeah. Last mission for King Courtney, Kingdom Come. Probably Oasis's favorite mission.
Mm-hmm. Because it has Catalina.
Like a pretty lofty time limit here to get to this point. But this is where the fun really starts.
NPC spawners.
Yeah, Catalina like writes you a letter where it's like, die!
Here you go, I got a present.
Spanked of Madman.
Yep. Special delivery.
Yeah, I'm just running.
Come here. Here you go, I got a present. Come to daddy.
What an idiot.
Oh, I just blew up my car, whatever. Just blow up everything. Whatever.
It's an alright mission as long as you're quick enough, but
Yeah, and now the hardest mission in the game,
oh yeah, this one.
Love's Disappearance.
Where am I supposed to go?
Oh no.
No more love in town.
Yep. So now there's actually like really 4 more missions. One of them is right here, Marked Man, Ray's final mission. Oh, okay, Ray, don't die. Getting in the car, thank you. Alright, so don't die getting the dodo either. Good. So in this mission, normally you'd use the bridge to go to Staunton, right? But in this mission they actually have guys with like M16s on the bridge, so you can't really go across it. So you either take the tunnels, which is slow, or you take the dodo. Just fly over.
Yeah, when you gain altitude with the dodo, you can gain altitude, but you really need to gain back the speed as well after that.
Yeah.
So that was pretty precise.
Here's a kid in the locker. He's playing some cash in some supplies I stashed in case things got tight. See you around.
See you around for sure. Oh no.
Oh, he'll find his way. There we go.
I'm out of Liberty City, this crazy place. Off to Miami.
Yep. Alright, that
was-
cop didn't really care in the end. Just got back in the car.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
So there's a little takeoff you can do here as well.
Yeah, I know the guys still want to shoot you.
Yeah. Just go back there to gain a little bit of runway here. And you can take off with the dodo. You really don't have a lot of speed here, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, as you can see, you can gain enough speed and altitude. You might feel like you're not gonna gain any altitude, but once you get enough speed, you're just gonna gain altitude automatically.
Yeah. Like if you just, press down on the dodo, then you're gonna gain speed and eventually gain altitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, rockets, don't need them. So rain, fun. Didn't really matter too much. Shortest flight in the run. Fly over here.
A
9
beautiful
seconds.
landing.
Yep. What a great landing. Alright, SAM.
Do we technic some more?
Intended strats in this mission, you're supposed to go to the airport, get a boat or something, and then wait at a certain spot and shoot a plane down. It's really dumb. And there are faster ways to do it, which include not hitting the lamppost. Oh, I'm on a timer anyways, so it doesn't matter. So this used to be a segmented only strat back in 2013, early 2013. We've been doing it in runs ever since late 2013. It's yeah, we can do this, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna park my dodo here.
The overall strat is a lot easier than it looks, but there's few pitfalls where the packages can land in a really bad spot. And
Yeah.
getting away with the dodo is tricky, but other than that, it's hitting the plane is actually easier than it looks.
It still requires somewhat precise timing.
Yeah.
And positioning. Yeah, I just have a little bit of waiting time here.
Yeah, when you get the first message, the plane is arriving, that's when the plane spawns.
Yep. So I'm gonna just look in the sky and magic will happen. bribery plate. Yeah, and then yeah, there's the packages.
Yeah. Don't need to worry about the police.
Yep.
Yeah, normally you have a bunch of police chasing after you, and
Yeah, you get 4 stars, but the bribery plate's trivial.
yeah,
Yeah. I
taking
just-
away with the plane is super risky with the police here as well.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a takeoff over there. That takeoff used to give me a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Because you really don't get that much speed.
Yeah, you use the kind of hill to just boost you up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the instances where you need to master the dodo flying because you exchange altitude for speed there.
Oh, at least I still hit the SAM shot, which is nice.
Yeah.
Haven't missed that since 2013. Right, so really 2 more missions. Both of which are in shoreside.
Which one are you missing then?
Exchange, Rumble, and Rumpo Rampage.
Oh, yeah.
But one of them is Instapass, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah. This is, I guess, technically the last mission of the story. And this mission can be a bit difficult with the dodo. You lose all your weapons. You have to make your way out of the mansion.
Yeah, there are various ways to do it with the dodo, but like if you want to save a lot of time, you're gonna be really risky and greedy with the dodo.
So yeah, now I wanna take off here in this row that's usually kind of full of traffic and like people shooting at you. It's kind of bad. There is a chance that the dodo could just blow up instantly when I do the thing that I'm gonna do.
What he's gonna do is gonna fly straight into the trigger.
Yeah, that's what triggers the... Okay, the dodo survived, so we should be fine. That's like kinda more difficult than it looks. So yeah, now you trigger the Catalina getting in the helicopter. And then there's an M16 guy which I like to take out. There's the helicopter, boom.
End of the game is triggered when the helicopter explodes and you have triggered Maria, that she follows you.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the end of any percent, but I still have 2 missions to do, so... But it won't be too long. But you still have to watch the ending cutscene and watch the credits. Oh, I didn't mess up SAM, I didn't mess up Exchange, which is really what I wanted. Because those can cost a lot of time if you mess them up.
Such fun, 'cause you know, I love you. I really do, 'cause you're such a big, strong man. That's just what I need. And
Also, there's sometimes just, you know, like a random flatbed just driving through the dam.
Yeah. It's all good.
Several citizens were injured in the panic as gunfire was exchanged between ground forces and a helicopter circling the dam.
Grade A transparency there with the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, there's also my car.
Yeah.
That's for,
You can actually block yourself there, or does the game forcibly clean the area?
It's just to take Maria home.
Yeah.
Gonna be the a good man.
Yeah.
And still no leads as to the cause of the massacre.
He shoots the gun to open the lock.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't suit Maria, just the lock.
Yeah.
And my hair is ruined. I mean, can you believe it? This one cost me $50.
Yep, there's the lock. And now
Yeah.
they're on their way home.
On their way home, but first they need to fix her hair and
Yeah.
the nail.
Yeah. And also this very intense gameplay. You can optimally skip the credits by holding down the sprint key.
Yeah. But you're gonna miss the GTA 3 anthem.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing because there you can play a tiny bit of Where's Waldo with these credit scenes because they actually had to spawn the player in random areas, so I guess the areas would load or something like that. So.
Alright, so now pick up the bat, which is important actually. And there's my trusty fire truck. I'm gonna have to get it out.
Are you gonna crash the game now?
Not yet. To deal with fire truck physics first. Now there's the last red payphone mission, which is Rumble, which is what I needed the bat for. You just have to beat up a bunch of red 9s with the bat, or purple 9s, I forget. They really can't decide who they want me to kill, so just kill everyone. Now there's this guy that you can't run over, but you still need to like trigger his line. You don't need to take him with you though.
No cars, but fire trucks are alright.
Yep, no cars. Now we're gonna go crack some skulls, alright. Ow. Fire truck on grass, something special. And this is a left click simulator. Don't die, jeez. Yeah, die, please. So yeah, that's Rumble. Now the last mission in the game. It's why I made this replay. This long replay of me going over this. There we go. So now I'm gonna do the same thing where I start firefighter a bunch of times to get cars to destroy them, you know, past the rampage. Yeah. I'm gonna start. Because the mechanic of this game is actually, because Rig to Blow is kind of like a timed mission. Like you can just, like after you complete all the DIs missions, you can just redo it. So yeah. Now I'm not on a mission anymore. Also get ready on time. Finally. So yeah. You can start Rig to Blow as many times as you like after you finish all the red payphone missions. And time. Oh yeah, that was terrible, but hope you enjoyed the run. Now get some more GTA with Gail, with the Vice City stories. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the run and thanks for watching.